Today we got the campfire going. We're going to be cooking a fantastic beef steak on there, and we're going to be throwing on some Cowboy Coffee to go with it. So stick around. I'm going to teach you how to make some Cowboy Coffee and how to cook up a fantastic T-bone steak over a live fire. I am Chef Johnny. This is Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine, and hey, this is Come and Take It Dark Roast Coffee. Picked these up the other day. I was at the gun show, ran into these nice folks from Helotes, Texas, just outside of San Antonio. For y'all that aren't from South Texas and would know that, but there's a Texas Grounds Coffee Company. They gave me a couple of bags. We're gonna give those a try. I got the fire going. I'm gonna show you how to set up this Cowboy Coffee. Guys, we're cooking this coffee in an old-fashioned enamel boiler. Hey, there's no baskets, there's no filters, there's no nothing. We're cooking this old-fashioned way, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. So come in here close. Let's see how we mix up our coffee, how much we get in there, and how we get this coffee cooking. Come on over here. I've got this old enamel boiler here, guys, and I like this one real well. It's older. The new one's got like a little hinge here. Don't care for those as much. But this one, you can maybe see it's got a little notch in the back. So you put it to the back when you put it on, and when you pour it, it won't come off. Like that real well. I've got half gallon of water, so 8 cups of water. I mix my coffee 1 tablespoon per cup. And let me tell you this, if you're not grinding your own coffee, guys, you're missing out on a lot of freshness of coffee. This is a very good coffee, and by boiling it, we're gonna bring out a lot of the flavors, and we're gonna knock down a lot of the acidity in it. And again, it's from Texas Grounds, and we're gonna give this a review and let you know exactly how much we like this or don't like it. But that goes on there. Gonna set it on the fire, and you can see this come to a boil. We'll show you, we're gonna let it boil 3-4 minutes. We're gonna pull it off, let it cool down, and then we'll start drinking some coffee. We'll show you how we do all the steps of that, but let's put it on the fire. I'm gonna sit this down here. I'm gonna get it right over the hottest part of the fire, and it'll take a few minutes to bring this to a boil. Once it's boiling, a good rolling boil, 3 to 4 minutes, then we'll get it off. That coffee's heating up. We're gonna take care of this beef steak I told you all about, and I have had it marinating for about 6-7 hours. Put this on this morning. We're getting up into the afternoon now, and I'm gonna take this steak out of my Ziploc. I'll give y'all that marinade, but let's lay it down right there. And I'm just gonna take some paper towels. What I'm gonna do is just kind of pat off this steak. Try off that part, lay it back down. This is a good looking T-bone. Looking at a T-bone, if you don't know the difference between a T-bone and a porterhouse, look in here and I'll show you the difference. This is our loin side, this is our tenderloin side. On the porterhouse, it's gonna be bigger. It makes up more of the steak than the T-bone does. So, bigger tenderloin, porterhouse. Smaller tenderloin, T-bone. But this can be a great steak. I've had it in a great marinade. Post the recipe up for you so y'all can see what the marinade is. It's a real good one. Got this recipe from my buddy Bill over at Chicken Fried Barbecue. So it's a good one. Altered it just a little bit for myself, but it's still a good one. What I'm gonna put on this today is some Texas Red from Uncle Steve's Shake. Now, folks, I tell you what, you really don't have to season this. Bill cooked some ribeyes up for me with just the seasoning, and it was great. It's got some pineapple in it, so it's a little bit sweet. So I wanted to add some heat to it. So, sounds like Chip's coming up here. He wants some coffee and T-bone also, but he's heading this way. But we've got this South Texas Red, and it's got a nice chili base in it. It's got some kick. So we're just gonna sprinkle this on, giving it a little bit of a little kick, little extra flavor on here. Turn that over. Like I said, not a whole lot, but gonna let that go. It is seasoned up. You can see those red chili flakes in there. Guys, we're gonna let this sit for a little while. I'm gonna let it start sweating out, and then we're gonna get it on that fire. About 4 minutes on each side, it'll be ready to go. I'll probably put it on right about the time that my coffee is starting to boil. So let's let this sit here and sweat. Let's check on that coffee, see where we're at, if it's boiling yet. We got 4 minutes of boil time. Then we're gonna get this steak on. We're gonna have some steak, we're gonna have some beans, and we're gonna have coffee. It's gonna be a great meal. Coffee's starting to boil. Let's look down in here. I'm gonna take this lid off so y'all can see. Oh yeah, got a good boil going. And we're gonna let it do that for about 4 minutes. Time to throw on that steak. Got the grill raised up. I'm gonna move my coffee over here. It's been boiling pretty good. I'm gonna take my T-bone and lay it down right there. Woo, let's that sizzle. So about 3 or 4 minutes, we'll get that flipped. I'll show you how we finish up this coffee. Gonna get some beans on here real quick. We're gonna have a pretty good meal. You can see I've added my beans on there. I'm gonna grab this T-bone here and we're gonna see if we can flip it over. It's gonna go about 3 minutes on this side. Bet you that steak's ready. Let's get it off. We're gonna finish off this coffee. Got just about, a cup of cold water. Always pour a little bit down the spout, just in case any grounds boiled up in there. I take the rest of this and kind of pour it around the top. That's gonna help settle our grounds, let them go to the bottom. I'll sit it to the side while I get the beans on the plate and get ready to have some lunch. Drop some of our beans on our plate here. Go along with that steak. That looks good. It's about time to eat. Let's start pouring some of this coffee. Hey, now remember, this handle's gonna be hot. I got a glove on. Pick it up with a towel or something will be fine. Pour this in. Well, there you have it. Pretty good meal. Uncover my plate here. I had some flies buzzing around. So guys, we have got a fantastic T-bone steak. Told you the difference between it and the porterhouse, right? Ranch style beans, some good coffee. And I'll tell you what I've got with me. I got an extra cup and an extra chair. Had an old grandpa. Tough to talk about. Let's have a sip of coffee. Maybe I'll be ready to tell you the story. Oh, that's good. That is good. These come and take it dark roast. I am liking that. Leave a link down below for them. But guys, had an old grandpa born in 1899. Boy Scout leader here in Lytle back in the 30s and 40s. One thing he always told me was when you go camping, carry an extra cup and an extra chair. You never know when a visitor might show up and you can give them a little company and they can give you a little company. But anyways, good old man. Miss him a lot. And we're gonna see. We've tried the coffee. Let's get another sip of coffee. I'm liking these Texas grounds. It's a very good coffee. So anyways, we do just have some ranch style beans here. If you never tried ranch style beans, go get you a can. Just warm those up. We eat those a lot while we're camping. And then I cooked up this T-bone steak over a live fire. Guys, it's gonna be real good. Cut this in here. Let y'all see a bite of it. But we look at that, got a little pink left in the middle. Always like some pink in mine, but this is gonna be really good marinated. That pineapple juice and soy sauce does good. And oh yeah, I tell you what I didn't tell you about was I threw a little El Yucateco chili habanero in there. So when I put in the recipe, you'll have that, or I'm gonna stick it up here right now where you can read it. So 3 parts pineapple juice, 2 parts soy sauce, 1 part water. So I went a cup, 2/3 cup, 1/3 cup. And then I added a 1/4 cup of the chili habanero from El Yucateco. Made an excellent marinade for this. And then on top of that, we seasoned it up with some of the South Texas Red from Uncle Steve's Shake, just for an extra little kick. But that is a great, great steak. Excellent steak, excellent coffee. Guys, remember, next time you're out camping, carry an extra cup and an extra chair. When you do that, think about me and my grandpa. Well, there you have it. We have got an excellent meal, guys. A great new coffee we found. Glad that we found these guys. That was an excellent dark roast. Come and Take It's the name of it, from Texas Grounds. Remember to check out my affiliates. I'll have a link below so you can get these Texas Grounds. Tell them Chef Johnny sent you by. Check out my other affiliates like Heads or Tails Hats. And here's Luther. Luther seeing if there's any scraps around. But guys, a lot of affiliates down there. Hey, they support Texas style cuisine, and you can support me by using those affiliates and telling them that Chef Johnny sent you over there. But thanks for everything. Hope you enjoyed the coffee review, the steak over the fire, MMM Grills. I'll put a link down below for them. Fantastic grill that they sent me here months ago. I've done a couple of videos on it, and they're just some nice guys, made in America. It's a great stainless steel grill. And so, hey, everything's good here. I hope everything's good in your house. Thanks for stopping by Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine, and we'll see y'all down the road. Goodbye, everybody.
How them boys put food away beats all I've ever seen.